Good morning, morning breathers. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Producer Nick is with us.
Good
Pressing
morning.
buttons, keeping time. Camera
Camera
works.
working again.
Got a wide view on that camera going
I do
on.
have a wide view on the camera.
Whoa. You can almost see me. Yeah, standing tall over there. Okay.
Sure.
We have Boss Man Matt.
What's up?
Kind of a short crew this morning.
It is.
But all right, this is kind of what we're used to.
Yeah, that's what we're used to. John was here yesterday. He hadn't been here in a while, so that's good.
It's good to see John again.
It is.
And I guess I'm here too.
You're here.
But I got bad news.
Not
I
tomorrow.
threw that on you today, this morning. That's
all
how
right.
Matt started his day. Hey, by the way, I'm not here tomorrow. Huh.
Yeah.
Nick's not here
Nick's
tomorrow
not here
either.
tomorrow either.
So we're going to figure out. We got a plan. You got a plan.
I might just sit over there, push buttons, turn the camera on, not say anything. Just stare at me for 30 minutes.
Put some good, find some good music
Can't.
today for half an hour.
They can't. They'd kick us off.
What
Copyright
it-
music.
Well, no, wait a minute.
I can just
If
play
you
the
made your
intro
own
music.
music.
Yeah, that would be worse than me
you're
sitting
really
silently.
good.
That would be worse than me sitting silent.
You could hum. That brings back good memories,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, the Southeast Iowa Video Network, we're sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast of KCTC.
Thank you,
There
Casey.
we go. It's Christmas. I get ahead of myself sometimes. The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC, Nick, not Hy-Vee.
Nope.
Okay. Thanks, Casey.
Thank
All
you,
the
Casey.
gang
Thank
at
you.
KCTC. And the three of us this morning, the Morning Breath crew, every morning sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Really?
Thanks, Willie. See, I can get it right if I just slow down.
Just take a couple cracks at it. You'll get her.
Sooner or later, I'm going to get it right. You guys just sit there and watch me do that too.
Well, I don't know how to stop you. You're in the middle of, wait, Tim. I'm being on the table or something.
You can do that. Colleen says, Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Colleen, and everybody else that's popping in.
And all our fine folks that
Yeah.
join us on a regular basis.
Probably maybe my daughter, Jed's probably listening. I don't know. School starts this week.
School starts on Friday in Mount Pleasant and Washington, and then Monday in Fairfield.
Okay. Well,
Good old
might as
short
well
Friday.
get the little Rugrats back.
Yeah, I just read something about that. School start, because everybody's like, why is it starting half a day on Friday? And they're going half a day on Friday and they take the weekend off. So that's the first day allowed by the state that they can go back. So all the schools do it, and they've jockeyed around with that over the years, that they don't want the tourism industry, the Iowa tourism industry doesn't want to start any earlier. So,
Yeah.
because it cuts out every day or something. It's I don't remember what a large amount of
A
money.
gazillion dollars.
Right. If they start too
Lost.
early, it cuts the summer short, and the schools want to do it because they want to be out before Memorial Day on the back end, because learning drops off by 6% or something if you go past that. And
I think they've got bigger problems.
yeah, well, so now it's I forget what it is, 11. I don't remember, but it has to do, there's a formula, and the 23rd is the earliest date. There's talk that now it could go back to the legislature and try to start it the Tuesday after the state fair, whatever date that is. That'd be today, right? Right.
Fabulous.
So anyway, it's a whole thing.
So once the state fair is over, summer's over
According to some.
for school kids.
Yeah,
Because it's back.
there's a large group of people, including the tourism people, that would like it to be Labor Day, after Labor Day.
Well, I don't remember going to school before Labor Day.
I don't remember when we started. It could have been after Labor Day. I don't know. I know we went on a Saturday once.
I don't recall ever doing that.
But we did once in Centerville because his last day of school, and they didn't want to carry us over to Monday, so we went half a day on a Saturday when I was in 6th grade.
That apparently left a mark.
It did. I still remember it. But actually, I kind of remember it as being fun because it was novel, right? It's like, it's Saturday, and we're going to school. And so, anyway, we went. We didn't get, it was the last day of school.
Missed cartoons, Saturday cartoons.
I know, which was a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
It was a big deal.
And you know, Gilligan's Island wasn't on Saturdays. It was just Monday through Friday.
It's funny you bring that up. I just read something about that too. Somebody analyzed the boat that they were in for Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
And the
Minnow?
the Minnow, the
USS
SS Minnow. Based on the year and the motor size and the whatever, the search area for them would have been really incredibly small because that boat wouldn't have got very far out.
See, but there's the problem. They thought the storm took them way out.
I don't know.
So
It did not.
The search party went way too far away.
Apparently. Because they were on there for like 7 seasons.
It was a vicious, but they were able to survive.
They did.
Thankfully, Gilligan and
And they had
the
guests,
professor,
Marianne and Ginger too.
Ginger. Skipper, Thurston Howell.
Thurston Howell the third.
That's a good, and Lovey.
Yes, of course.
I think that's everybody. But the monkeys that would show up on that,
Well, and then yeah, I don't remember the monkeys.
I remember monkeys one time. They just like big gorillas or something.
No, but I know they had like famous people like would randomly show up on the island, and they would get off, but they wouldn't bring anybody with them.
Yeah, they found a way to get them off, and somehow
Left the cast.
always
crew.
foiled. Gilligan did something wrong,
I
and
miss.
away they floated.
I miss Gilligan's Island.
That's a good
That
show.
was a good show.
I think it's on like I get KCTC TV.
All right.
I think there's an old channel on there.
I'm sure you can
Gets
find
that
it
stuff.
somewhere.
Probably like Me TV or something like that.
It could be. I don't know. I haven't got myself back into it. I'm
It's probably on Peacock.
stuck on. Well, then I'll never see it. Why would it be on Peacock?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
I mean, if they got everything else. What else did I see? Some of it. Oh, streaming service. I don't even want to talk about it. You know, we were talking earlier, road construction. We were talking off air. This has been a long season for our area.
It has. They don't want you to get in or out of
They
Washington.
don't want to make it easy at all. If you're coming from the south, I mean, you can come in east of here from the south
Yeah.
and from the north.
Right.
But
Well,
just to Ainsworth,
even I was gonna say even G36 for a while was not blocked.
it
but
is now open.
It
isn't
is,
it?
yeah.
And they went clear to,
They went from Highway 1 to the 218. They just did shoulder work.
I think they went a little further west. I think they
Well,
did some different pavement. I'm going to
So they were over in Westchester too. So maybe
Yeah.
you're right. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
They're still working on Westchester.
Are they?
What do you do? Just go drive around, look for problems?
I had to wait for a pilot car heading to Des Moines last week.
Oh,
And then a couple weeks before that, we had to wait for a pilot car heading to Knoxville. Same road.
I've spent a lot of time on Old 92 this summer because it's open.
well, that's the one to take for sure. Then you get to Talleyrand and do what you wish.
Yeah, do what you wish.
So we're getting ready to do more road construction. You won't be able to get out north of town on the west side.
Yeah, that started yesterday and they closed her down.
Oh, they did? I never got out of there.
Yeah. That bridge. Supposedly that's only supposed to take a week, but
Yeah, the weather permitting, they're going to always put that in there because it might
Right.
get too hot or something.
Right.
They can't work. They must be doing just a bridge inspection on that
something on that bridge.
rail bridge.
Yeah.
The railroad, they got power galore.
They do.
And I was just reading that I think there's a potential strike coming their way.
In Canada, right?
I don't recall where it is,
But it could be a big deal.
but look the hell out because
Right.
the railroad just go, oh yeah, okay, we'll stop
right. Right.
because they got money. Guess there'll be no trains, which means it's just when we're getting back on our feet, all this stuff will be stuck on a train. All our supplies for
Yep.
whatever we need be stuck on a train somewhere. And that Canada to Mexico. You hear any more on that?
I think it's
Still trying to
I think
work on
it's
that?
happening, and it was kind of they were ramping up slowly, but we were going to get. And if you live in Mount Pleasant or Fairfield, you're getting this already. There's that train through there that runs constantly, and there's 2 tracks and whatever. But we're supposed to get up 24.
The Amtrak goes.
It's not just the Amtrak. I mean, they have 2 lines, and those train tracks and through that Ottumwa, Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Burlington, busy. But through Washington, we're supposed to get up 24 trains a day.
That's
I mean,
enough.
yeah, I mean every half hour.
Yeah. You know, if Alex were here, he'd never know it.
It's not every half hour. 24 trains a day is 1 an hour. My math is not real quick.
I'm just letting it go.
I mean, there is 2 lines east of town.
Yeah.
It's like one train comes in and the other train starts heading the other way.
Yeah.
And,
Got to have that switchover space.
yeah. It's long.
Otherwise, kaboom. Then you got a problem.
That's a problem.
And you got a problem. What else is happening? Let's see. We know football starting, so that means high school sports will be starting.
There's just somebody scrimmaging this week, I think.
Yeah,
I think Waco is maybe.
Can't remember. I looked it
yeah.
up.
Waco, Mount Pleasant.
That's volleyball.
Where's your set for the day for yesterday? Doesn't matter. I thought it was football, but that'd be silly because Waco's 8-man.
Yes.
Probably
It was volleyball.
Probably volleyball. Well, Matt should know. He wrote it.
Copied it. Copy and paste.
Let's see. So football start not this Friday. Then you couldn't hardly start it on the first day of school. Could you?
No, it starts next week. But the next Friday, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield play each other for week 1.
I think the way their districts are kind of back good now. Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, and Washington are in the same district now, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I read something like that. Oh, you know what else I read?
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say. You know how boys golf for 1A, 2A, and 3A
Yeah.
is in the spring?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's going to the fall.
Going to the fall.
And girls tennis, but that doesn't. I
We
think
don't have any tennis players here.
Not-
Do we have a
not-
tennis team in Washington? I know Fairfield does. I'd be surprised at Mount Pleasant.
I think Mount Pleasant does. We don't hear that I'm aware of.
we should start a tennis. Can you coach tennis?
I cannot.
Why
Or can
not?
I play tennis? Because I don't know, hit the ball over the net. Other than that, my strategy would be
It's
very
just a big ping pong table.
right. My wife bought us pickleball paddles.
Did she really?
Yeah, we haven't gone to play. We've had them things
how
sitting
they
there for a
working?
year. They might work great. I have no idea.
You're ready to go when the weather's right.
She said when the weather's right. Yeah, because that's what we're waiting on. It's good weather.
Probably. I just ran into Tony, the City Point guy, church, and he said, "Boy," I said, "Isn't this weather nice this morning?" He goes, "Yeah. Think about. I want to go play pickleball and not sweat to death."
Right.
So, this would be the time to go
Yeah.
get those paddles out.
She bought them randomly. We hadn't even talked about it. She goes, "Order just a pickleball set."
She probably saw a deal
She might have, and
because you got to spend money to make money.
they look really good hanging on our coat rack
Because that's what
because that's where they are.
Well, that's where you'd want them, right by the door. So they're easy to grab and go.
They're put away nicely, and we know where they are, and that's where they are.
That's awesome. I would like to learn to play pickleball.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. I just don't ever think I'm, sitting
I do
around.
the show.
Huh?
I do the show. If I was going to play pickleball, I want to do it in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can just get a startup pickleball game anywhere. They have nets over at one part.
Yeah, over by the football field, there's
And
pickleball.
I know that you can.
And I think
you can just go play on.
I think Housing House has pickleball courts that open to the public as well.
Huh.
I think.
That'd be good. Go play the Residents of Halcyon.
And they'd still
Take that, Freddie.
and they'd still whip your ass.
They probably would. They probably would.
So speaking of football, though, I did see this. It's actually football. So Kinnick Stadium. If you're going to Kinnick Stadium or Carver this winter, they put in new metal detectors at every entrance. So every person has to go through a metal detector. However, supposedly you don't have to take anything out of your pockets. You can just go through because these metal detectors now are capable of distinguishing denser gunmetal from other metals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the keys and jewelry, you're fine. Still have to have a clear plastic bag for all your stuff. But I found that kind of interesting. They said it's going to be faster because right now, if you have a bag, you have to go through a special line and whatever. And this supposedly everybody just goes through. And if you get buzzed because you got a gun on you, it's going to catch you.
I wonder how many people carry a gun in there. I mean, have.
I don't know.
Apparently, it's not going to happen now.
Well, apparently not, but don't know. It's a good question.
Is it posted that there's no arms allowed?
I'm guessing it is.
I haven't been to a game in a while. Nor have I paid attention when I have been.
Yeah, I was going to say I've been to plenty of games, but I'm guessing.
Can't remember seeing a sign that says no weapons allowed.
But I don't carry a gun with me, so I'm not really concerned about it.
I think there are those amongst us, maybe not in this room, that like to carry a weapon. And if there was something bad going to happen, I wish there were people that had a weapon.
Yeah, I'm not arguing any of that. No. It doesn't happen to be me to worry about that.
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
So yeah, metal detectors that you can just keep everything in your pocket: cell phone, keys, everything.
I remember when it was fun. Instead of sneaking guns in, I thought it was fun to sneak a boda in.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times.
See, that was easy.
Yeah,
leather.
Exactly, leather and plastic.
No metal detector going to get that. Leather and plastic. What are you reading up there?
Well, there's a few people, but Jimmy just said if someone is licensed to carry, shouldn't they be allowed to? So that's a whole deeper conversation, but that's the law. I mean, you're allowed to carry. Although I don't know, since it's a school, if they're allowed to post sign, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
You don't have to be licensed anymore.
You don't have to to have a concealed carry license anymore, right? You can just, because it's in the Constitution that you can carry one.
Right.
Oh, the DNC's got their little.
Yeah, I was
going
going to
on
watch Biden last night, but I went to bed.
I didn't.
I had read this morning that he didn't get done till after 11.
I was watching. It was a game show. Oh, Name That Tune, but the new version. Mm-hmm. I'm not very good at that.
I'm not either. I've watched it a few times.
But then there was a show after that. Have you ever seen this? The 1%, the 1%ers. It's just kind of it's knowledge based.
Oh, I would be bad at it.
And they asked, I don't know. And they asked, like the United States a bunch of questions. And I don't know who they picked or how they did it, but it got down to, you got a 90% question. 90% of America got it right.
Oh, okay.
And there's 100 people in this room. And they asked these 100 people that same question. Lo and behold, one guy got it wrong. And it just goes on and on down to
so it's
1%.
pretty accurate as far as the level of questions.
It was apparently last night was one that was more difficult. I've never watched it before, but I thought, well, let's see where I stand. Like I missed a 70%er and I still don't know why I missed it,
right.
But then got a 60, 50 and 40 correct.
Doesn't matter because you're already out of the game.
I'm done. I could have used a pass. No, I couldn't have. I couldn't. You could have earned a pass.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't in long enough.
I didn't make that.
All right, we go a little long, so we better take a break, Nick.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Great food from the North Village or the Log Village. Plus, learn how to square dance over at the Dance Bar. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 29th through September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. Bang, bang. And we're back. It's Tuesday. I'm your host, Tim Elliott. Producer Nick is with us, and boss man Matt.
Still here. I didn't leave
We're
at the
all
break.
here. You wanted to leave.
Run out screaming, but I stuck it out.
You can make it 10 more minutes. I want to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Casey.
Casey and all the gang at KCTC, and the Morning Breath crew is sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Really?
Jimmy, am I going to see you later today? I do not know. I will be in Davenport at a function, and I think Jimmy might be there.
Well, there you go.
So see if he responds. There was two things that I was thinking about during the break, and one of them is gone right now. So the other one I'll talk about is Phil Donahue passed.
He did.
Over the weekend, and that he had a good show. Did you remember watching that?
Yeah, he was on when I was little.
He's kind of the pioneer of the talk show, and I might not be correct in that, but the morning,
I think so.
Talk show.
The stuff I read, he was kind of the
morning guy.
He was the
at 9 o'clock or something.
Originator of the genre, the daytime talk show.
He was really an interesting dude, and I did watch his shows from time to time. Mm-hmm. However, it worked out. He was interesting, but. I don't recall any great details about how long he was on the air, or when he quit in the early 90s.
I don't know.
But he was probably responsible for Oprah starting. I mean, she said that.
Yeah.
There would be no Oprah without Phil Donahue.
Yep.
She was Chicago. I think he was in, I think his show was in New York.
Okay.
But he was the one that kind of pioneered the I'm going to go talk to the audience thing.
Okay.
And they had those long microphones.
Yep. So he spawned Oprah and Sally Jesse.
Oh yeah, Sally
and Jerry Springer.
That's when it became when Jerry Springer came out. He did mention some of this. It just got to be too difficult.
Yeah. The shock of it all.
That's when all hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose.
Jerry was fun though.
He was. That was a great show.
It was an awesome show. Then Steve, it was a spinoff of him, the bouncer guy that was on Jerry.
Yep.
Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah.
How about that?
There you go. That's a pull.
There's some trivia for you. So you don't remember Phil Donahue, do you? You're doing eyebrow things. You should. You can't find replays of Phil Donahue, can you?
It's on Peacock.
Everything's on Peacock. All right, Jimmy's not going there. And more Conklin says hello.
Yep.
Okay, we have some interesting things you found.
Well, I just stumbled across some of these. So unusual real estate listings, not necessarily the most expensive, not really necessarily anything. They're just unusual, right? So, and I pulled these from several different sites, but several more from Zillow. Arizona's biggest man cave. So this house has a go-kart track, a shooting range, a golf simulator, a basketball gym, a pool, and more.
What in the hell else could you want? I kind of feel like I want one of those.
Yeah, I do too. I want a go-kart track.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But they showed a few pictures, and he's got like a garage and got all these go-karts, and he's got the charging station. I mean, it's $20 million you can own it in Arizona, in the desert in Arizona.
Million.
I'm guessing that's a football player, basketball player, somebody in Arizona, an athlete, a professional athlete. $20 million.
That's awesome.
You get all the stuff.
Talk about the house. The house might be kind of cool.
Well, the picture. It's a big house, but who cares? It's got a go-kart track.
It's got a go-kart.
I'd live in a trailer and then just ride my go-karts all day. Why wouldn't you?
Pitch a tent.
There you go. Another house is made of beer bottles that are set in concrete. The bottles serve as insulation, they say, and they let in natural light.
Well, so they're using clear beer bottles?
Some clear.
Like Coronas?
I guess.
Because
so
most other ones are...
Some of them are color. Color had,
There's green.
There's green, but there's also... It looked to me like there's also like wine bottles. There's all kinds of bottles. But so you'd have natural light, but it would be more of a prism effect, I think. Mm-hmm. So you just walk around your house in a prism all day.
And how do you put a picture on the wall there?
put the cork
Not
in the
really.
bottle, and then just
You think? Oh, they're laying that way. They're not upright.
no, they're not upright. They're laying down
So all the mouths of the bottles are
inside. Yeah.
Huh.
Put a cork in
Okay,
the
so-
bottle and then just tack it right in there.
There you go. That makes. Okay, now I'm kind of on board.
Yeah, it's a terrible looking house, but whatever.
What do the neighbors think?
Yeah, it's a lot of concrete because to set those bottles in. I mean, it's just like bricks. It's all mortar around it,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of.
Ooh.
There's a lot of
Think
concrete.
about that. You know, if the earth moves a little bit, and there is settling that occurs,
Shatter your walls.
next thing you know, dang, I need another bottle of Chardonnay, just this big, that fit right in there.
Well, a reason to drink.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. If you got.
Well, there's a castle in Connecticut, and it's the normal size castle,
18,000 square foot.
square feet. It's got 9 beds, and why wouldn't it have 10 baths, Nick? Think about that. 9 beds, 10 baths, and a couple extra fireplaces. It needs 12 of those. It's got a old stone castle with towers and spires and a moat.
It's got a moat.
If you're not a real castle unless you have a moat.
Exactly right.
You got to get rid of Billy Goat Gruff and all those other trolls that try and cross. $30 million, and that castle in Connecticut is yours.
Yeah.
I'd
Well,
have to look that one up.
probably not going to be mine, but it looks like a castle.
I don't know if I want to live in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I think I heard it has alligators in the moat.
Alligators living in
In
Connecticut?
Connecticut.
Okay.
The last one.
That was you trying to be funny?
Last one I want to bring up: a dome-shaped house in Illinois can rotate. It's on a central, and so if you don't like the view, you just push a button and you just change your view.
Yeah. Honey, it's manual too. Will
Yeah.
you go out and change the view?
Go drag the house around.
That'd be good.
You got the Jetsons house in Des Moines.
Is it still there?
Oh yeah. And there's a house that has a bridge that goes out to a tree house right there too. It's kind of cool.
People are they're not afraid to try stuff. That's fine. I dig it. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with it.
Cool hip.
You go be you.
Hip cool.
Hip cool with it. Spill the tea, Nick. I just like saying that every
Yeah.
once in a while. Now.
Didn't even apply there. but
Doesn't
that's
apply
okay.
at all, but it was fun to say. We better take a break. We'll get back and get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers, and sellers to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Hello, welcome back, morning breathers. We're almost through this day.
We're close. This day.
So
this day at 7:45. We're almost done.
This show for us. There is. Since I just sprung it on Matt that I'm not going to be here tomorrow. He's not in panic mode because I'm not going to say Matt panics. But
yeah, I'm not a big panic.
He doesn't really know. We're planning to be on, but we don't really know. So if you tune in tomorrow and it's just nothing. It's
just me staring at a camera.
A video of Matt looking at you.
That's what I do. Just stare at the camera, just dead on for 30 minutes.
Well, you can take 2 breaks.
I had 2 breaks. These are my blink breaks.
15 minutes of this. Okay, we'll be right back.
Just silence. All right, and now a word from our sponsors.
You could get set for the day. You could do the whole show without speaking. That'd be fun.
I could just hold up my list and put that in front of the camera and you have to talk.
Here, you read it.
All right.
Set for the day.
Set for the day. Time is 7:46 a.m. It is the 20th day of August. Temperature right now is 60 degrees in Fairfield, 59 Mount Pleasant, and 60 in Washington. Mix of clouds and sun today, and then mostly cloudy tonight. A high of 76. Low of 56. Things to do in Fairfield.
Hot next week, though.
Huh?
Going to get hotter.
Is it going to get hotter again next week?
This Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, starting warm up. Okay, right. Fairfield.
Okay.
This sounds fun, Fairfield one.
Shut up and write.
Shut up. Right.
Today at the Fairfield Public Library from 3:30 to 5. It's a chance for writers of all experience levels to sit quietly together and work on their writing projects.
Can't learn anything if your mouth's flapping.
Yeah.
You got to write it down.
You got to concentrate. In Mount Pleasant area tomorrow, U.S. Senator Joni Ernst will be serving lunch at the Fellowship Cup in Mount Pleasant. It is open to the public. Senator Ernst will be there at 11:45 a.m. And in the greater Washington area, and I've said this a few times.
If you can get here.
Yeah, if you can get here. And then get to Wellman. Wellman's Farmers Market is tonight from 4 to 7 in downtown Wellman. I'll tell you what, there's just not a lot. There's not a lot of things going on until school starts.
It's because we never know. They keep moving school around. We don't know how to plan anything anymore.
So yeah, it's been interesting to try to find stuff.
I know it. I hear you.
This day in history, on this day in 1920, at a meeting in Canton, Ohio, the National Football League was formed, and it was called the American Professional Football Conference at that time. Mm-hmm. So the birth of the NFL was 1920.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. And you know, Tim?
No, what?
Sitting around thinking lately, how do Amish girls know if they're having a romantic candlelit dinner or just dinner?
That would be, it could be difficult to distinguish the two.
They don't. It's just dinner?
Is it just dinner?
Oh, all right. That's all I got.
That was, I'm going to ponder that.
Just, you can think about it. Maybe
think about
bring
it.
an answer back on Thursday.
I have to watch some, what was it called? Something Mafia. The
Amish Mafia?
Amish Mafia.
Yeah.
Show
I think I heard it. I never watched it.
I didn't watch it either.
Although you should watch The Morning Bell at 8:03 a.m.
8:03, Morning Bell. Coming right up on these same stations, roughly.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
So just stay tuned right here. You'll find the Morning Bell and Mount Pleasant Mike and Sue. They do a heck of a job down there. Much more probably.
Yep. Yesterday
they
had on
than we are.
Yesterday I had on Terry McWilliams, who's the CEO of Old Threshers, and started talking about that. That's coming up.
By golly, it is, isn't it?
Quickly next week.
How'd that guy have time to go do a radio show?
Just did.
Mike has the power.
He does. He has the power
to get things done.
I think Mike's got his fingers into Old Threshers as well on the board or something.
I see. A little poll. Okay, well, thank you all for joining in on this Tuesday morning. I am out tomorrow. We think we're going to be back. We may not be back tomorrow, but certainly Thursday we will be here. So Have a great day today. Enjoy this glorious weather, and we'll be back the next time we're on.
We'll be here when we're here.
All right. Until then.